Hi guys, my name is Ashley Reese and I am a wife and a mom of four, and I have been doing network marketing for a little over 10 years on and off, and I recently have gotten the opportunity to be able to stay home with my kids and still work from home. So with it being January of 2018, I know a lot of you have started setting New Year's resolutions. I personally don't believe in New Year's resolutions, but I do absolutely believe in goal setting. So I wanted to give you guys a tool to maybe help you with your goal setting or your resolutions or your visions or whatever you want to call them, that I've seen used in many different assets of my life. I've seen it in school, I've been taught it, I've learned it through my different career paths, I've learned it just in lots of sports, actually use them, believe it or not. So this is something that will help anybody in any aspect of their life with whatever kind of goals that you're trying to reach, okay? So it's an acronym and it's called SMART. So you're setting a SMART goal, right? So the S stands for specific, M is measurable, A is achievable, R is relevant or realistic depending on who you talk to, and T is for time. Okay, so let's break it down. So when you are setting a specific goal, you are being extremely detailed. Okay, you need to know exactly what it is that you're trying to accomplish. You need to know why you're trying to accomplish this goal. You need to know if you need other people to help you with this goal or if this is something you can do on your own. You need to know what kind of resources you're going to need to reach this goal. So be very, very specific. Don't be afraid to put too many details into your goal setting. So, for example, if your goal is to do better in school, well, doing better in school could, be the difference between a C and a C plus, or it could be the difference of going from a C student to a B student. So you need to decide what exactly it is that you want to see in your grades. Do you want to see a letter grade? Do you want to see a specific GPA? Do you want to see yourself getting hundreds on all of your tests? Do you want to see your final exams being, weighted heavier because you've gotten a great score on them? These are all very, very specific things that you kind of need to think about to be able to properly address your ultimate goal of having better grades. Okay. The second letter is M, and it stands for measurable. So again, you need to have something that you can measure. There needs to be some way of saying, this is what I need, and if I'm not there yet, this is where I'm at. Okay, so if you are trying to lose weight, you need to say, I need to lose 50 pounds total. Okay, and then you decide that you're going to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week because that's pretty realistic. You don't want to, do too much and be sick and everything. So 1 to 2 pounds a week, I ultimately want to lose 50 pounds. So if you're only losing a pound a week, it's going to take you 50 weeks, which is less than a year. Okay, you can lose 50 pounds in a year. Okay, but you need to know exactly what your end goal is. You need to decide if it's not a number of weight. Maybe it's your body fat. Maybe it's your BMI. Maybe it's the size jeans that you want to wear. Whatever that number is that you can measure, you need to figure out what that is for you. Okay. The A stands for achievable. All right. So you need to kind of bring it in and remember that it needs to be something that you actually can do. Is it within your physical abilities? Is it within your financial abilities? Is it within, say, I want to learn how to rock climb, but I live in the middle of a desert. There's probably not too many rock mountains around for me to climb. So being real, making sure that it's something that you can actually achieve. All right. If I want to make $1 million this year, but I don't have a job, let's kind of think about it. Let's scale it back. Let's start with I want to make $50,000 a year and find a job first, right? So make sure that whatever your goal is, it's an achievable goal for you at the time. Okay. R for relevant. I don't say realistic because I feel like realistic goes along with the achievable. Being realistic about what your abilities are. So I say relevant, meaning that is this a goal that's actually impactful on your life? Is it actually the right time to be setting this goal? Is it something that's actually going to match up with your current situation? It's making sure that whatever your goal is actually fits into your life, or that you can create the life to fit with your goal. So that's R. And then T stands for time. Now, time can be a number of different things. You can break your goal into several different time frames. A lot of people like to do short term and long term goals, meaning, okay, I need to do this in the next 6 weeks, I need to do this in the next 6 months, and then I need to do this in the next year. Break it down into smaller bites. It's a lot easier to chew, right? So you need to have a time frame. If you say that you want to make $1 million, but you don't set your time limit, you could make $1 million in your lifetime by all means, but it may take your entire life to do because you never actually set yourself a deadline. And it is absolutely okay to adjust fire. If you get into, fighting for your goals and trying to achieve whatever it is that you decided that you're going to achieve in this amount of time, and you realize, hey, this is going to take a little bit longer, then it's okay to adjust fire, and you can tweak things a little bit as you go, as you see how things are going. But having these things laid out for you, having the blueprint already there so you can kind of follow along, and you can keep yourself accountable. You can look back and be like, okay, how am I doing? I started on this day, this was my plan, this is what I wanted to do, this is how I was going to achieve it, and this is the time I wanted to do it by, this is where I'm at. Am I meeting, am I exceeding, or am I falling far behind? And then you kind of just tweak things a little bit here and there wherever you need to. So I've found this is obviously very good for any kind of goal setting that you want to do. Like I said, whether it's a health goal, whether it's an educational goal, a financial goal, a career goal, it doesn't really matter what your goal specifically is. This can be used to help you map it out, help you lay yourself a good foundation, lay yourself a good blueprint, and hopefully help you achieve your goal in a much faster and achievable manner. All right. So if there's anything else that you guys would like to add, if there's any things you guys have questions about, if there's anything else that you guys would like me to do some speaking about, feel free to drop me a line. You make sure you like and you comment and you subscribe and all that kind of stuff. I love to be able to help everybody. I love to be able to give you guys little tidbits here and there. And I hope everybody has a blessed day.